There was a time when I turned to food every time I felt stressed. I'd eat until I felt sick and then hate myself for it. Sound familiar? If you reach for snacks when emotions hit hard, this video is for you. Hi, I'm Karen. I used to struggle with compulsive overeating, but I found a way to stop, lose weight, and create a healthy and vibrant life. I help people do the same with simple, practical tips. And because I love to cook, I also share simple, tasty recipes to make healthy eating effortless. Look, turning to food for comfort is totally natural. Eating is pleasurable. If it happens occasionally, that's no problem. But when it becomes your default response to stress, it can make things worse. Here's the good news. You can break free from stress eating with 3 simple strategies. Step 1, acknowledge the emotion. It's normal to want to block out difficult feelings, but those negative emotions aren't actually negative. They're natural responses to life's challenges. We only call them negative because they make us feel crappy. Instead of running from them, try acknowledging what you're feeling just a little bit. A little recognition goes a long way. Step 2, pause and surf the urge. When you want to reach for food for comfort, pause. Notice the urge instead of fighting it. Set a timer for 5 minutes and sit with it. Here's what you'll discover. Cravings come in waves. They're strong at first and then they fade. They come back a little bit and then they fade. And with practice, you can ride these waves without automatically turning to food. Step 3, have a plan. Sometimes, even after acknowledging emotions and surfing the urge, the desire to eat lingers, and that's okay. The key is choosing intentionally. Have a few go-to healthier comfort foods ready so that if you do eat, you're supporting your well-being. Let me share how this worked for me recently. I had a friend who I hadn't seen in a while, so I called her and set up a time to meet for coffee. 2 days later, I knocked on her door. Her husband answered, looking like a deer caught in headlights. "Why are you here?" he asked. "I'm here to see Linda." "Linda had a heart attack and died yesterday." I was in shock. She was a year younger than me. Driving home, I was overcome by a wave of grief. The moment I walked into my kitchen, I wanted to eat. I knew I wasn't hungry, but the pull was strong. So I followed my plan. I named what I was feeling: grief, disbelief, sadness, shock. I acknowledged my urge to eat, but I didn't act on it right away. I reached out. I called a friend. I didn't need to be alone at that moment. I made a conscious choice. After sitting with my feelings, I still wanted something, so I ate some air-popped popcorn, one of my 3 go-to options. Did the grief go away? No, of course not. But I gave my emotions space before turning to food, and that's the difference. Stress eating doesn't have to control you. Remember, acknowledge, pause, and plan. You don't have to be perfect, just intentional. What comfort foods are in your plan? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If this helped, subscribe to my weekly newsletter. There's a link in the description box below. And check out my video, Going on a Diet is like rearranging the furniture when the roof is leaking. The link is right here. See you next week.